Good afternoon, everybody watching this, although it'll probably post early in the morning. Um, as I said in the previous video, I'm going to take a break, come back, and play some more Alan Wake. Omar's here with me. If you don't believe me, here he is. It's the Omar. We left off in the old folks' home, trying to find our way into the overlap to save Tor. I just left the game running while I took my break, got it moved around, was finally able to ease my suffering that has been bothering me all morning. And now I'm ready to play a little bit more Alan Wake before I move on to other things for my day off. So let's get into it, pick up where we left off. We were here. We're looking for the museum, which is... I didn't realize there was a basement. Interesting. The museum's on the second floor. I say we go all the way up to the third floor and explore it, since we have the key fob now. I have a feeling there's going to be combat, since
the victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day
I went back
of
and read
their
an
arrival.
old one, didn't I?
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were
How did I
clammy.
miss so many? I
He
wonder.
lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his... Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Don't you dare harm the old man. Records missing.
Anga's remorse. This is the one.
Didn't scare me that time, game.
It's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Yeah, their song moment in the first Alan Wake was forever one of my favorite musical moments in a game. And it was absolutely topped by the We Sing chapter of this game. That was amazing. Someone said help, but it wasn't him, huh?
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it. To ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching had years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap.
Yeah, we
Anger's
know that.
remorse is the key to get there.
Where is it?
I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Canceled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll twigsy. The shadows to come alive. A gift. And on of death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Probably in a
Anger's
room
remorse.
on the
Where
third
is
floor.
it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her.
That's the record that Al went for
She screamed.
in the ocean view.
And old folks hear her.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
The record.
A bathtub. A pond. A lake. There's a theme here. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back. Lights.
Fuck. It got me that time.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Thanks, Auntie. I like him. He's been great to me ever since Control. Meow meow. I like that this cat got up from his nap spot by the couch to come lay on me and nap on me.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Auntie's great. One of the best characters ever.
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the test.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
Find my way down to the basement. The door just slammed shut. We are chicken shit. We will save often. That is not how we get to the basement. Where is the basement? So we gotta go out, okay. Can't go that way because we don't have the bolt cutters yet. Gunfire disturb you, buddy? I'm sorry. That bloom dead on the ground.
Shit.
Fuck.
I need to get the power back on.
Got me again. I'm sorry, Omar. This is not a good game for you to try to sit on my lap on. Yeah, that's Bloom. And fucking knife in his eye. Didn't work out for him, did it?
Key fob's no good without power.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the
Buddy,
Andersons
your
were
claws
something
hurt.
else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Ah, buddy. Such a sweetie. Just a big sweet kitty. My little nubby-tailed black bear. Ow! With his sharp claws.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
I don't like whatever this casket-looking thing is. What is it, buddy? You want down? Stop scratching me. That's my flesh, not pant leg. Sir, you have got to stop sticking your daggers in my knee. In the laundry room? Really? Where the fuck's the laundry room? Okay, down here with us. That's nice. Do you want down? Do you want down, sir? I think you want down.
doesn't budge.
Aha, see, it's open now. Something's gonna pop out. I don't like that space. Something's in there.
Can't be opened on this side.
Storage.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite,
I don't remember who
ignorant
Emmett
people
is.
in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell.
That's
He'd
true.
watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Crawl space. Awesome.
The power's off.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Tom. Al, why would you write such a thing? Did you see the flashlight hovering? That was funny. Two 7-3. Fuse. I feel like we definitely should be getting the bolt cutters down here.
There. Power's back on. Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Is Casey in the dark place now? I want to see where the damn bolt cutters are. I know this is the chapter where we get them. Oh, okay. Not yet.
It was too late.
Fuck are they?
She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. Saga was trapped in the forest woods. It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it.
Yeah.
An old manor in Bright
They're cool
Falls.
old man.
Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Those sons of bitches. They were trusted to do a thing and didn't do it. Honestly, such things are way too common. Stop it. Broke all our lights.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Lantern lady.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
The light room.
Did she know about the dark presence? I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here. A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Totally missing context.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news.
Yep.
Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
T, are you okay? Cool. You alright, bud? Can't go in there yet. Woo! We did it. We shot an old woman to death.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, of my face forever, seeking to be whole. Driven by
Overlap time, everybody.
raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning, and the shoe breath was born. Blood-eyed and vain,
The overlap is
I
up the
risk to take it all.
Bolt cutters are in here. We cannot leave without the bolt cutter. I say y'all didn't seal it up well enough if someone could get in it.
Mommy, what are you doing? Help me, please. This isn't real. Fuck this place.
All of the side stretches are the same. They all end in the same hallway.
No power. Can't use the switch.
Valhalla.
Rest in peace.
I need to get the power on to use the switch.
I haven't done one of these in a minute. This might be the second time we've had to do this.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
These weird loops, man.
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
It was too late.
Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Something's gonna jump out soon. Something's gonna jump out soon.
Ugh, back here again.
Really don't want to miss the bolt cutters. Please don't. Like, please let them be like a thing you can't miss. You know? Because there's so many little doors I want to clip my way through.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
I'm actually gonna check if they're missable. Okay, we're really close to getting them, I guess. It says they're difficult to miss. Actually, it looks like we need them to get out of here, so... Keys. Aha, the bolt cutters. Bolt cutters. Enunciate, Shad. Scared the bejesus out of me, lady. Bolt cutters. Click.
Writing a story.
Back at the beginning.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Tor.
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming! You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Saga! I'm sorry. I deserve this. Just leave me here.
I gotta get out of here.
Rubber duck.
Kiddo! Where are you? I'm lost.
I can't stand the water.
It's so dark.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
She got me good.
She's coming.
Raining.
Shit! I gotta get out of the water.
This was done way more often.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Turn the lights on.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Aha, here we are. Woo! Fucking shotgunned her clothes off over there.
Again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wait. Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker.
I still hold firm that the flannel-wearing owl is Scratch.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
I'm in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story.
If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan.
Yeah, that's the fucked up thing, is including her kid in it all.
Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
are you okay?
Hey, took you sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
We did it! Yay, we saved Grandpa. I'm glad I stopped when I did last time, because we had played for 2 hours in the last video, as you saw.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather.
I invented
What
the
do
mind
I know?
place. Oh, I can't cut them yet. I gotta
Come
talk.
on, Saga. Time to get back to work. You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family. Way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom.
This could have been handled as like just
Freya
a cutscene.
never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson powder.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard.
But who was he?
Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that.
Do something about your nose hair, dude.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past.
Same.
I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An app? Get your guitar roaring, and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. Don't need to go over all this again. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Already did. Silly.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Mom left because of this.
Nah. Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers. The way Tor behaved, I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process.
The clicker. Yep, that takes care of
Wake
that one.
needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
There we go.
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Is this a song I think it is?
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station, to Wake.
Investigate the previously flooded area. Yeah, we can cut stuff.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. "Are you alright, bro?" Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
The wrong eye. What are these?
Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC haven't.
Okay. How hurt are we? Are we still super? Yeah, we're still super hurt.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's pretty. Fucking sons of bitches, man. Another cult stash?
Another lunchbox.
Adorable.
Up next, we have a guest lined up.
Jeez, buddy. You overshot, didn't you?
Figgamore. I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the line's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on without me. Hi, it's Terry.
You okay?
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats.
Come out of
Rose
nowhere,
didn't
too.
mind. She
Normally
liked
you
cats.
meow to announce
She knew
yourself.
she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again.
I don't know if the microphone picked it up. It
Tor
was
stood by
funny.
the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in
He
his
crashed
hand.
chest first into
The
the
garden
desk.
lights started to flicker. The darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Lady Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fella you're talking about. Terry, you were there last Sunday at Arkansas.
Hell yeah. With some ammo. Can't be all that was up here. There's the ones we saw earlier. Can we check that room with the squiggly line at the home?
Townsfolk were anxious. It's all about counting for.
Ah, fuck you guys. So we know there's guys at this one, and we know there's guys near here. Hey, a page.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel.
Rose.
Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him.
That's
the
how
thought made her
about
whole
it.
body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Silly nonsense. Just not allowed in that room, I guess, right now. Wish it would let me take the bus. Just let me go back to town now. Really don't want to walk all the way back. Game, this is cruel.
Overgrown. Shadow.
I love you, shotgun.
There's another lunchbox.
Stash over here. How many cars are in the factory, huh? Each car has 4 wheels. It can't be this easy. Yeah, it's not that. It's 188 and a half when you divide by 4. So is it 187? Literally just fucking around with the numbers until I got it.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
I sunk down into the rock to pick that up.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero... liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
Rose writes fanfic. That's the ranger station we see out there. I love little hidden things like this. A teddy bear.
Oh, another rhyme. Nah.
Let's see. To the beach, child went wandering.
Keep trying. Doesn't look right. Sure. Oh, shit.
Ooh, oh shitting. Scare me like that.
Just around the corner. Blood water pressed in on the
That's what you're oh
tower.
shitting.
Controlling the street!
Shit. That sucked, buddy. So much ammo wasted. Will I go of it too soon?
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
I'm not supposed to come up this way. That's what I figured. Go up and around the other way. That definitely feels like a screwdriver kind of thing. Test sites. So the ranger station became a
Another one of those rhymes.
FBC station.
No.
Mother.
Doesn't make sense. That's not right. Ugh.
Mother here.
Think, Saga. Ugh. No. Nah. Doesn't look right. That's not right. Nope. Doesn't make sense. Keep trying. Think, Saga. That's not right.
No.
Think, Saga. No. Doesn't look right. Keep trying. Nah. Nope. Doesn't make sense. Ugh. Doesn't make sense. No. Keep trying. That's not right.
Just plugging things different places and saying,
Nah. Nope. Doesn't look right. Ugh. Think, Saga. Nah. Think, Saga. Hi there, little friend.
pet all the deer heads. All right, it is We just hit the 2-hour mark. So I'm going to stop this video. And then I will start a new one. And it'll be the last one we do today. And that'll get me, I think, through the weekend. Posting daily videos. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. Really enjoy my time with Alan Wake 2. Can't wait to see what's next. So see you in the next video.